Hi everyone, it's Devora from JH Kids here with a quick Passover message. In a few days' time, Jewish people around the world will be sitting together with family and friends and going through 15 steps. Steps that take us from past to present and future, and steps that really are filled with a lot of questions. It is an evening of questions. We ask many questions and we encourage the children to ask questions. We even do things in weird, strange ways to get them to ask questions. And if there aren't children at the table, we still ask these questions. So what is it about questions that is so important? How is it that we can encourage our children to ask questions, to feel comfortable to come to us with their questions, and to be able to respond in a way that broadens their mind and doesn't limit it? And there are 3 questions that I would like to ask in relation to asking questions. The first is, how can we become someone who our child is comfortable to come to with their questions? I want to be the person that my child turns to when they have questions about friendship, questions about big feelings, questions about sexuality, questions about big life existential questions that they may have. And the way to do that is to start small. When my young child comes to me and asks me a question about, why is the sky blue? Why are we eating this for breakfast and not snacks? Why are we driving to school and not walking to school? When they ask questions that seem pretty simple, because that's what I've decided, because it's raining, because that's how it is, because that's healthy, I'm not giving them the opportunity to take that question further. I would like to respond to their questions with a question. I would like to turn the question into a discussion. And don't get me wrong, it is not always the time to do this. There is certainly time to say, now's not the time, let's discuss it later. That's a great question. Or there are times where we say no, or yes, or because I said so. But we don't want that to be the only way we respond to our children's questions. We don't want to shut them down. We don't want to impose our ideas on them. We would like to help the question develop into a discussion. And we do so by responding with another question. What do you think about that? I wonder where that's coming from. Have you come across this before? What do you think we can do to find out more? The second point I want to make is teach your child according to their way. Every child is an individual. Every child is coming to you with a question, maybe or maybe not because they want to know the answer. Maybe they're coming to you at the time because they're seeking connection with you. Maybe they're asking a question, but it's not really the question that they want to be asking because they're not comfortable asking it. So if we are able to kind of pause and hone in and try to understand, where is this child coming from right now with their question? Are they angry and shouting out questions to you? Are they seeking connection? Are they genuinely interested? Are they curious? What is it that they're coming from? And you can ask them. You can say, I wonder why you're asking that question. What made you think about it? Where's it coming from? And again, it will then interact into more of a discussion, and you'll be able to get more from them than if you just answered their question. And the third point I'd like to make is sometimes we get questions that we do not have the answers to. When my child comes to me and asks me why this friend's parents are getting divorced, or why this person has passed away, or a question about sexuality that I don't know the answer to at that point in time, I'm going to respond to them and I'm going to say, that's a really great question. I don't have the answer. Let's explore it together. Is there someone that we can ask the question to together? I don't know. I'm going to come back to you on that one. Thanks so much for asking. And sometimes the answer can be, I don't know. We don't know. We don't always have answers to everything, but whatever it is that we're facing, we're always going to face together, and together we can get through everything. There are some questions that will remain left unanswered, and that's okay too. So these were just 3 quick points in relation to questions that were encouraged by the seder and the questions that we ask on Passover. I hope you and your families have a wonderful Passover and keep asking questions yourself and encouraging your children to do the same. See you next time. Bye.